news from Ireland was, as usual, brought to you by RTE, Ireland's national broadcasting service. And now, before we finish with the St. Patrick's celebrations for this year, we take a look back at one of the most unique events of the season, the Sober St. Patrick's Day party, billed as the ultimate family-friendly Irish celebration. The stereotype of the drunken Irishman has long been a source of frustration for many Irish Americans. The small minority who abuse alcohol around St. Patrick's Day, usually in a very public way, have reinforced this stereotype. But now a new organisation, in fact a movement, the Sober St. Patrick's Day has gained momentum. It offers an alternative to people who want to celebrate their Irish heritage in an alcohol-free environment, and was founded 3 years ago by the award-winning TV producer Bill Riley.
Precisely because there's that stereotype is one of the reasons I started this, because the reality is a lot of people getting drunk on St. Patrick's Day aren't even Irish. Secondly, it's an unfair stereotype. And thirdly, the bottom line is that companies have started to make a lot of money off of this, and that's what really drives me crazy. These despicable T-shirts about, like the one I just mentioned, about St. Patrick's Day today, hungover tomorrow. I wish I were drunk. I mean, there's just terrible stuff that's out there, and we, I think, as Irish and Irish Americans, need to stand up and say no more of that. And quite frankly, I think we're partially to blame for putting up with it for so long.
Following its success in 2012 and 2013, Sober St. Pat's moved this year to a larger venue, Cathedral High School in Manhattan, where lines of people circle the block eager to participate. Inside, a huge crowd of all ages were offered great Irish entertainment, dancing, snacks and soft drinks, all for a small donation. Probably the best deal in town.
There are three audiences for this. First and foremost, this is for families and kids. That's primal, because we want a new generation to have a whole different opinion and perception about what St. Patrick's Day is. The second audience is people like you and me who are just sick and tired of the day being hijacked by drunkenness. And then lastly, it's for people in recovery and their families, recovery from alcohol and drug addiction, because a lot of them have stopped celebrating because it can trigger them, and who needs that? Really, the only people this party is not for is anybody who's specifically planning to get wasted.
It's just great. I think it's great for the kids. My grandson enjoyed himself. It's his first St. Patrick's Day, and he just had a wonderful time, and it's keeping the tradition alive.
I am 48 days sober, and this is the first St. Patrick's Day I can remember where I'm not drinking and out causing trouble. So it's a lot of fun.
I brought my family down to Sober St. Patrick's Day to get a bit of culture, hear some music, see some dancing, meet great people, and just overall enjoy being Irish for today.
And now you're having a good time.
We're having a fantastic time. The kids are having a blast. They're watching the dancers, they're coloring, they're eating, they're playing, they're having a grand time.
An indication of its success, the event this year attracted many celebrities and political and community leaders, including Miss USA, Erin Brady. All enthusiastically endorsed the alternative celebration.
I'm a child of both alcoholics in my family, so being invited to an event like this is very special, not only because I'm from an Irish heritage, but because it's really important to realize the importance of being able to celebrate a holiday without the influence of drugs or alcohol, and how much fun you can have and how much camaraderie there still is without drinking.
Well, I think it's important because I think, unfortunately, St. Patrick's Day has taken on a connotation that's not admirable in terms of the Irish, that it's all about drinking. And there's so much more to the Irish culture.
It gives people with young children another option, another way to celebrate their history and their culture. And I think that can be difficult, especially in New York City. So it's nice to have a place where they can feel safe to bring their children and still enjoy all the best parts of the day. In general, being Irish is about tradition, culture, heritage, pride, and you get all that from your family. And today was a really great day in New York with the family.
All the comrades that I had, they're sorry now for my going away.
The evening offered a wide variety of entertainment, including direct from Ireland, the renowned UCD choral group and the famous Tulla Pipe Band.
Swing your partner.
But this was more than just another Irish concert. Guests were encouraged to meet and mingle, and had the opportunity to dance to a live Céilí band.
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. We've had amazing musicians, amazing storytellers, we've had dancers, we've had all sorts of politicians. Everybody's been in and out to say hello. Been absolutely brilliant with Brian Connolly, All-Ireland fiddler, and we had John Whelan, All-Ireland accordion player. Hayley Richardson, who's an 11-year-old prodigy, she was fantastic. She's one to watch.
It was better to die beneath an Irish sky.
Frances Black came in from the famous Black family, Mary Black's sister. She was unbelievable. You could hear a pin drop and she brought the house down.
But the Angelus bell or the Liffey swell rang out to the foggy June.
We also had the UCD, University College of Dublin choir in, and they blew me away. It was haunting and it was gorgeous. And we had the Donegolden School of Irish Dance, and we had lots and lots of dancers and lots of Céilín, of course, and it was absolutely fantastic fun. I could go on and on and on.
Since its inception in New York 3 years ago, Sober St. Patrick's Day has expanded to Cleveland, Ohio, Richmond, Virginia, Casper, Wyoming, and Belfast in Northern Ireland. It's hoped that the event will eventually spread to towns and cities across the US and indeed in Ireland.
We're in 5 cities, and this is only our 3rd year, and we just found out 3 weeks ago that Philadelphia is going to come on board for 2015. So our battle cry beginning on March 18th for the rest of the year is Philadelphia, here we come. And I know for a fact that there are many other cities that we plan to spread this to all across the United States. And it's really resonated for a lot of reasons. And I think the most important thing is the fact that people are realizing that we as a people have so much more to offer, and that our music and our dance is, quite frankly, much stronger than almost any other nationality I can think of. And what they want to do is come out on St. Patrick's Day and really see how powerful that is. That's what this event is about. We just want to show us in our best light as opposed to our worst.
The Sober St. Patrick's Day party there. And keep an eye out next year as the event spreads to other cities across the US.